To start in a simple way, we all are complex human beings who have massive potential to achieve anything. But the most common drawback in all of us is negativity. We often do it and don't even realize about it. But if you have reached to a point where your negative thoughts eat you from inside, doubting about your goals, work, relationship, dreams, or giving up on what you want, then you seriously need to take a few minutes of your time and watch this video. Negativity is a habit that can severely hamper your social standing. The truth is, being negative won't get you very far. The more negative you are, the worse you will likely feel about it, which just starts an ugly never-ending cycle. You need to learn to encourage a culture of compassion. Primarily, you need to encourage self-compassion and self-forgiveness. Choosing this approach rather than dwelling on your negative actions can have a significant impact on your life. Instead of beating yourself about your mistakes, you should be trying to build the muscle to help you be resilient. If you feed your resilience effectively, then you will be happy irrespective of what life brings to you. In this episode of Mature Beings, we will discuss about negativity and how to overcome it in a smart way. Before that, if you are new here, then welcome to the tribe. For a lifetime growth, improvement and transformation topics, become a part of our tribe by subscribing that red icon subscribe button below the video. If you are done subscribing, then let's enter into the show. Negative thoughts. In simpler words, this means fear of unknown or fear of unable to cope or anything else that you fear can trigger a negative thought pattern inside your head. We will discuss about fear at the end. Now, let's continue with negativity. You may be surprised to learn that it's normal to experience a negative thought. In fact, they are a part of our evolution makeup. We are programmed to scan our environment, searching for problems to fix. And that requires spending a significant amount of mental energy, considering what if or worst case scenarios. Negative thoughts can become a problem. However, fortunately, a variety of tactics can help you quell the negative thoughts and learn how to think more positively. Well, the truth is no one can get rid of negativity from the roots in their life, as it's a part of ourselves. But there are tons of processes to reduce negative thoughts like affirmation habits, writing a journal, removing this and that. But I don't want you guys to bore you with those processes. Frankly, I don't do it myself, so I won't suggest you any of those. Instead, I found some best practices from the book Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Sight. Think about the first thing you see in the morning. Studies suggest 80% of the people see the phones before their partners in the morning. Instead, make the first thing you see in the morning a quote you love, a workout that inspires you, or a picture of your family member which means a lot to you. Making these things the first thing you see in the morning will help you pause and think. In contrast, looking your phone first means you start a day by reacting to other people's agenda. Actionable advice is not to use your phone right after you wake up. Instead, try to go out and feel the nature or at least stay calm for 15 minutes. Scents. Jay talks about the power of smell. Why spa use smells like lavender or eucalyptus? These scents help creating positive and relaxation mood, which distracts us from negativity. The actionable advice is to keep your environment neat, clean and make it smell good, man. Sounds. Irrelevant sounds can increase your cognitive load. We are wasting 80% of our cognitive load if we have a news in the background or loud drilling nearby. Seek to create an environment like choosing music that uplifts you. Actionable advice is to be in a quiet place if available or use uplifting or relaxing music aside while doing your work. Stoics used to approach negativity differently. Firstly, you need to learn to spot negative thoughts as they arise. Once you have spotted the negative thoughts, you can start considering how to stop them. For example, as these negative thoughts associate with a specific environment or an activity. Finally, you should swap the time you spend with these negative environments with something productive. Upgrade this time to an action that can be associated with a higher purpose. The root cause of the fear is an obsession with attachment and control. Therefore, the cure for the fear is detachment. Detachment is not that you own nothing, but nothing owns you. Detachment does not mean you should be indifferent to the life and the things around you. Instead, you should completely avoid letting objects control your decisions. It is acceptable to prefer having these things in your life. However, you don't need these things to be happy. As I mentioned in the last video, growth automatically gives us true happiness. Subscribe our channel for more such informative videos and share this with your friends and family. If you found valuable insights in this video, then raise your finger and smash the like icon. YouTube's algorithm will handle the rest of the process. We will meet you in another episode of Mature Beings. Until then, work hard.